G'day everyone, and welcome to the Forbidden City, the home, or the previous home, of the Ming and Qing dynasties. Now, I've done some research today for the first time ever. I found out that this place was built over 14 years and it took about 1 million people to build it. It's just incredible, and you can see why and how that was the case. This place is absolutely massive. Now, but before we start walking around, I've got 4 tips for you for this place, or 4-ish. We'll see how we go if I remember them all. Number 1 is bring your passport. Passport is your access into everything in China, and is actually the law to bring your passport with you wherever you go in China. I had my passport checked twice to get in here today, and about 3 times to get into the Great Wall yesterday, so bring your passport. Number 2 is do not buy a ticket online. You don't have to buy a ticket online. It's not advertised that you can buy a ticket here at the place, but you can, and it cost me just $12. So you can either opt to buy a ticket for a tour group, which will cost you about $40 or $50, or if you want to be by yourself and just walk around at your own pace, see whatever you want to see, line up at the ticket services office here and you can buy a ticket here. There are a couple of articles that you'll find online, or a couple of posts that you'll find online of how to do it, but just find a ticket services desk, go up there, say 1 ticket please, they'll ask you your passport, you'll fill out a little bit of a form with your passport number and you're in. So that's the second one. The third one is do not come here on school holidays. It is ridiculously busy. It's probably this busy every day, but it just feels a lot more busy today. So there are children everywhere, and also on a school holiday, I'll add another tip on top of that, is that, excuse me, that get here before the opening time. Online it says it opens at 8:30, but on days like today where it's going to be particularly busy, they will open earlier. I was here well before 8:30 and it was open already, and it was packed in here already also. So that's just another tip for you as well. Alright, let's continue walking now, or I'll start walking now, and yeah, show you around a little bit. That was my 4th tip as I see it right now. Don't come here at the moment. It is, although it's still super impressive, just the size and just how majestic this place is, it's incredible actually. Don't come here now. A lot of the things are under renovation, and buildings are under renovation, and they all have scaffold on them. Although the big building in front of us right now, the scaffold is being taken down at the moment, so that one will be clear probably within the next few weeks. They've obviously painted underneath it, which kind of don't like it. It just looks too new. Yeah. But anyways, don't come here at the moment, because as you'll see as we're walking around, a lot of things are under scaffold and it just takes away from the place. But as you can see, look at all the people, there's thousands of them. Add on to the top of that, and then what I was saying yesterday, Chinese people are very, very loud. I really wish, although I'm talking at the moment, I know, and I'm being a little bit silly about this, but I wish it was like a silent disco where everyone was wearing headsets and just listening to their commentary online or in their ears. That would be amazing, because this place would be so peaceful and tranquil without people yelling that you'll probably hear as we walk around. Let's try and get through here a bit quicker. The more you travel, you do become really good at finding paths through people. One of the things that I thought was fascinating about this path as we go down now is that the bricks have been rotated about 5 or 10 degrees to stop people from slipping. And I'm wondering if that was something that they thought of back then, or if it's something that we've just done now. It's quite smart. Anyways, back to the cool stuff. It's another square. There seems to be squares after squares. As I said, this place is massive, so I'll walk through quite quickly. This would be good for people that have never been here, or people that will never come here. Just have a quick look around. As you can see, the building straight in front of you there, it's completely covered by scaffold. but just a massive square. That building there, obviously not scaffolded, and it's really, really impressive. You can see the work that's gone into this place. Over 1 million workers. I did Google if it was by slavery, and it's not. Yes, there was some forced labour here, but from what I can tell, it was mostly skilled labour, and a lot of people were paid. Which kind of surprised me. A lot of these places are made by slaves, which, yeah, I hate, but it's not, so that's cool. This place is also right next to Tiananmen Square. Tiananmen Square is a lot more difficult to get into than here. You do need to reserve a ticket online. I don't really understand the process. I think you reserve a ticket online, and then you buy a ticket, an actual ticket after that, once you've reserved a ticket, or something like that. Anyways, I'm not going there, but just an FYI, Tiananmen Square is right next door. So let's just go up these stairs here, and we'll check out the next building. It's very prehistoric stairs. Most people, from what I can tell, are in big tour groups. And look, I do really enjoy joining a tour from time to time. The tour guides are often really amazing and they give you a great information. But today I just felt like being by myself, doing my own thing and walking around at my own pace. You're not locked into a certain time, you can come and go whenever you want. It's good for me. Just a look back over one of the squares there. Alright, we'll continue on to the next square. But my god, so many people. I thought the Great Wall was packed yesterday, but I saw all the people arriving here this morning as I got my Uber, as it pulled up, and I was going, geez, this blows the Great Wall out of the water. Probably because it's local. It's in central Beijing. The Great Wall's a couple of hours away, so it's highly accessible to tourists and locals alike, this place. And it is one of the, well, it is the biggest dynasty complex within Beijing. Sorry, within China, and yeah, one of the biggest in the world. Is it as impressive as Angkor Wat? It's different. Angkor Wat I put up with top still. I just love that place, and I would probably put this place up near the top as well once all the bloody scaffold is taken down. I know they've really put into some effort into some of the scaffold and the renovations, like the one ahead of us right there. That's been painted. The actual mesh on the front of the scaffold has been, the shade cloth I guess it is, has been painted to make it look like what would be behind it, but still really disappointing. And then you've got this one behind us here. That's just a painted wall, that. I don't know why they painted that wall. Actually looks really crap. Anyways, continue on. This is a cool area down here. I love this area. Just the work that's been put into this stone is incredible. I guess another tip that I've got as well is, maybe when you come here, start at the back and work your way towards the front. Walk straight to the back. It is a lot more peaceful as you go, because you've got all the tour groups stopping and listening to their, you got all the tour groups stopping and listening to their commentary, and they're a lot slower than what you could be. Instead of just walking straight through it, start at the back, have your look around, and work your way towards the front, work against the flow. That's another Sam's tip for you. Because you're getting tips, you're getting research today. what's next. I guess one awesome thing about the kids coming here is that there is so many of them here, and it's awesome for them to learn about their history. I know our education system in Australia teaches us, well, I'm not sure how it is now, but when I was at school, it taught us about the invasions by the other countries, but not really our indigenous people. So that is the benefit of all the kids being here, although it is extremely loud. This is a good site here, just to show you how, I don't even know how far away through it, we're maybe a quarter of the way through. I'll get away from this loud guy. Continue on. Down some more ancient steps. Perhaps that's another tip that I just thought of. Bring your own food. There's no shops. There's toilets obviously, but there's no shops in here. So bring your own water, bring your own food, especially if you're going to be in here for a while. If you're going to have a real decent look around. I've heard it can take hours to look around this place if you're going to do it bit by bit and stop and listen and read everything. So BYO, food and drinks. They do x-ray your bags at the front, but yeah, I don't have much in my bag, and it looked like they were letting everyone in with what everyone else has in their bag, so don't be too worried about that. This place out here looks super impressive. Finally a non-scaffolded building. That's awesome. I just love these fences. I'll try and take my back to the days of the Ming and Qing dynasties and what they used to do in these big squares. Be parades and performances, probably death as well, but yeah, it would be it would have been unbelievable to see. So impressive. I'll just go up to this big building here and might call it quits there. One thing also worth noting is that you can't get into most of these big buildings. Not even sure if you can get into this one, which is super disappointing also. I'd love to get in and have a look around and see what it's like inside, but you can't. You can go up through them, but you cannot get on either side to get to the next square or complex, but you can't go in and walk around. I know it's for preservation, and this many people walking over the floors would be a huge amount of damage, but yeah, unfortunately no getting inside. There is security and police everywhere, which is China in general. You're being watched everywhere you go. Wow, this is cool out here. So it seems like the front bit of the complex is under renovation, and it seems like this out the back here has been renovated. It looks like fresh paint to me, but no scaffold on. So again, another reason why you should probably start from the back and work yourself towards the front. Start with the best first, start with the most quiet place first, and work yourself towards the front. Sorry. So we'll just go on to the next square. It just keeps on getting better, to be honest. So we'll continue on. If you want to tune out, that's totally fine. I get it. But for, as I said, for people that have never been here before or never going to come here, this may be interesting for you. So we're getting towards the back of the complex now, the first shops that I've seen. So to get to here and to take your time would probably take a couple of hours to fully take it in. But yeah, it's to zoom through quite quickly like this, as you can see, it's taken probably about 15-16 minutes. This is coming out, I just read the sign back there, into the Imperial Garden. I do love a good garden, so let's see how imperial it is. Would be nice if there was no one here. Oh, they've all got their headsets on and also yelling to each other. Fucking hell. It is really, really nice space if it was peaceful. I'm being super negative at the moment. I do love this place, but yeah, it's just people, I think, have got to... Look like a pretty special tree, but I can't handle the noise. Let's go back. Just have a quick poke around this garden and then I'll end the video there. I'm off to Spain in the morning via Qatar, which will be interesting given the situation in the world at the moment. I know landing in Barcelona, which I know the tourists, or sorry, the locals do not want any tourists there, but I have a flight ticket booked there, so I'll go there for a few days. But a few days is also, a few days is also all that I could afford in Barcelona at the moment. It's the summer, it's the peak season, and it is crazy expensive. It's the most that I paid for a room probably in the whole trip. That takes into account Tokyo, Hong Kong. Even here's quite expensive, but Barcelona, for the room that I've got, is easily the most expensive. So that's unfortunate, but hey, what do you do? Anyway, so yeah, I'll upload from there. Please, if you come here, take on board the tips that I gave you at the start. Bring your passport, come early, buy a ticket here if you want to be by yourself and just walk alone, walk around at your own pace. It's super cheap. And yeah, I told you some other things that I've forgotten. It is a really, really impressive place. It is. I don't want to say that it's not, because it really is. It's super impressive. Especially, like, you can kind of understand how impressive it is, because it took 1 million people to build this place over 14 years. It's massive. It's huge. Oh, yeah, it's massive. It's huge. That doesn't make sense. Anyways, I'll go now, and thanks for listening. Thanks for hanging in there, and I'll post again from Europe. Yay! Cheers. Bye. That's a cool building, actually, while I finish this.